Okay, it's been an absolute age since I've done an unboxing because honestly I just find unboxings a little bit boring, but mostly because I just see so many boxings that are gifted and I personally want to see what people spend their money on. So I thought, because I did a matches sale order last week, yes, they're in administration and they're doing 70% off, which is just insane because they have all of the luxury brands. I thought I would do a rundown of the things that I have bought recently and review each of the purchases. Firstly, if you're new here, my name is Molly and I am currently living in Dublin after living in Lisbon for nearly 2 years, and I am acclimatizing to say the least. I am a stay-at-home mom and work in social media content creation and styling. As a stay-at-home mom and living in Dublin, I have a very low budget because cost of living is extortionate here in Dublin. So I like to bring a lot of tips and styling and shopping tips mostly to my audience and help with spending your money wisely and loving your closet, loving your purchases, and finding confidence in not only how you dress but how you shop. If that sounds of interest to you, I do loads of those videos over on my TikTok mostly, but I thought I'd do a little bit of a longer video here today, even though my YouTube is mostly vlogs. In saying that, to preface this video, a lot of these purchases are like big investments and cost a lot. I, like you probably, are massively influenced by online and by the what seems like never-ending money that people have and that people are spending, and it's a really hard thing to stop yourself from buying all of the things. And before you know it, you have a closet full of things that you don't love. And I am a firm believer in buying way less, and I would much rather spend €400 on one item than €400 on 5 or 6 items. And that is something that I do, and with a low budget, it can seem like I am earning a lot of money, but actually I'm just really savvy with my spending. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna finish with a bang with the matches order, but first let's get into all of the other things I've bought in the last, I would say, 4 months. Let's actually start with what I'm wearing. I'm currently wearing an and daughter knit, which I will show you a close-up of here. But this knit is such a good example of spending big, but spending wisely. I recently sold an Arket knit that I bought, and I feel like with high street, less expensive or lower budget items, we are just way quicker to spend because the money is available and we have that immediate release or immediate high of the purchase. A huge human bias, which I try not to fall into the trap of, is that we value immediate reward over future reward. So if I was to give you $100 now, you would take that immediately over taking $110 in 1 month from now because you value the immediate reward way more. Seeing the Arket cardigan at the time, I wanted this, but I actually bought the Arket cardigan. I'll show you an image of it here. I wore it once and it just, the size, the shape, the v-neck just a lot of the time it has to be really, really particular for me because I hate showing any cleavage. And it just basically wasn't the one I wanted. And because I ended up buying something influenced by seeing other people purchase it, and also the fact that I was able to afford it straight away, meant that I purchased it, but in the end constantly had this one in the back of my mind. I ended up buying this in the end because I couldn't get it out of my mind, and the other one I have since sold. I've obviously lost money because I made a purchase based on immediate reward rather than actually thinking, is it not worth waiting, saving, and buying the one that you really want? Basically, long spiel over, but this cardigan I have worn it so much, I have loved it so much, and even though it was very expensive, it is perfect and it's gonna stay in my closet. It's going to be worn. I am always drawn to it, whereas the other one I was never drawn to. It just didn't ever fit right. So This is the first purchase that I bought probably in February and have been absolutely obsessed with it, and I will definitely buy more of these in the future. I will save for them and I will not regret or have guilt over that impulse immediate reward purchase. Okay, next up is this Massimo bag. Now, bags are something that I feel if they're all leather, then the luxury bags are very minimally different to the high street bags. So I, for ages, was very influenced by everyone having the Arquette one, but it just wasn't the right size, right shape. So I waited, and I ended up going into Massimo to do a try on for my Instagram, and I found this bag, and it doesn't look like much, but I will show you the images of when I've worn it. It just is so perfect. It sits so perfectly. It's 100% leather. It looks like something from the Row or Kate. It's just so minimal and goes with everything, and I get so much wear out of it. Okay, next I am probably gonna have to say that these have been my favorite purchase definitely this year. These are the Neely Lotan Sean pants, cargo pants, and they just don't look like that much. I can't even, like, here I'll show you them. They're just black cargo slightly barrel leg pants. They don't look like anything out of the ordinary or super special off the hanger, but I cannot tell you how comfortable, how flattering, and how easy to style these black pants are. Before purchasing them, I knew I was in need of a black pair of pants, and I just know myself, if I impulse purchase something because it's immediately there and I see it, it's just not a purchase of love and appreciation. So I waited until I saw these on somebody, and I just knew that they were the perfect shape, and I kind of just did a little bit of research and saw how across Neely Lotan, across their website, across hashtagging them and seeing different people wearing them, different body shapes wearing them, I just knew how they looked good on every body shape, on every person's style. I just knew that they were super good quality and the tailoring was to perfection. So I had absolutely no qualms in selling a few pieces that I was never wearing and purchasing them at like 400 and something euro. I am absolutely going to buy these in another color. I know that's insane because they're so expensive, but I will be saving, even if it's next year, I will buy these again in white. I would love for summer 2025 to have these in white. That is a goal. But they literally just, I couldn't recommend them more, and I actually really want the Neely Lotan. I can't remember the name of the jeans, but there's a specific pair of jeans that are very similar in shape. Oh my god. Vestiaire again. I am on the hunt on Vestiaire. Speaking of Vestiaire, I have become obsessed. The next 3 purchases are all Vestiaire purchases, all of which came basically with tags. First up are my Prada slingbacks, and words cannot describe. I wanted these for so long, since like I saw them on Hannah Lewis years ago. I'm pretty sure they're discontinued now, or they're definitely out of stock and not making them at the moment. I got the black ones because I don't have any black shoes in my closet. And yeah, I basically got these. They are $8.90 online, and I got these for $4.60. I'm pretty sure they might have been worn inside once, but never worn. Brand new Pradas. Really good place to buy things that have been discontinued. Another thing about waiting to buy something and saving up to buy something, you feel like, oh my god, it might go out of stock, and that fear of time passing and maybe either a bill coming up that you have to pay or an unforeseen cost coming up, don't let that fear of missing out on the purchase eventually back you into a corner where you make a high street purchase instead. Honestly, you will find eventually the shoes that you want secondhand somewhere, pre-loved or never worn, for a fraction of the cost. And if in the meantime you wait and save and hunt for years to buy the item and you don't love it by the time you want to buy that you found it, then that just means you never should have bought it. These I've wanted for years. I found them, I saved, and by the time I found them, I still loved them and I still love them. I would say with Prada, size down, especially with the slingbacks, because they're quite loose. I tried them on in store. I would say that they are taking some time to break in, but I'm getting there and I love them. So my next Vestiaire find was the Dragon Diffusion Santa Croce in small. Now this is slightly, not controversial, but I'm not sure about this bag. It came with tags. I actually have the tag still in here. It came with the tag. It had been originally bought on, was it Moda Apparandi? If that's how you say it. Anyway, it was bought on like one of the luxury sites and still had all of the security tags on it. So basically it was bought brand new. I think I got it at €100 discount. So not a huge discount, but I was really happy with it because it was basically brand new. I do love it, but I feel in Ireland spending, this was maybe I got it for 300 on a bag that I can only really wear on holidays. I am really specific with the type of bag to suit your outfit. This is a really summery bag and I just don't feel in Ireland it fits with a lot of my outfits. The other thing that I would say is that this is the small. I would definitely go for the larger size because it really annoys me that the handles, it doesn't really fit over your shoulder. And the black I think is too harsh for a summer bag. I kind of wish I went with the brown, which I had tried on in matches in London the month before. So I kind of in my gut knew that it was a bit of an impulse purchase because I had found it brand new on Vestiaire. So yeah, I'm definitely not perfect with my purchasing. I'm trying really hard, but I definitely make mistakes. And I'm not saying that this was a mistake, but it's not one of my favorite purchases this year. Next up is my latest purchase on Vestiaire, which arrived yesterday. These sandals are by a brand that I've wanted to buy for ages, but I kind of didn't really know about the price, like were they really worth it? Anyway, these are them. They are brand new, never worn. I got them for €57, which is cheaper than a set pair of sandals from like Arket. Their sandals are like 119, 129. I got these for €57 and online they're like nearly 200. They are by ATP Atelier and they are obviously 100% leather and super comfortable. I love just the simple detail, but they are the kind of thing that you could buy in Mango or whatever. So I didn't want to buy them full price and I'm delighted I didn't, and going forward I will be sticking with Vestiaire because you can just find the sandals that you want basically brand new on Vestiaire, because there are, it seems, a lot of people that make silly purchases and want to sell them before even ever wearing them. So yeah, these people need to tune into my TikToks and my style shopping series. Okay, it is time to get into the matches order. Okay, here we go. So, starting with the first one. Okay, so the first one is, this is the giant suit jacket by Ray. So basically all of the items that I bought are Ray because Matches is in administration. I kind of have a funny feeling that Matches will, or Ray will be continued as a brand outside of Matches because it's so popular, but let's see. I wasn't going to risk it, so I just wanted to buy a load of the things from Ray that won't be available again, perhaps. So this is the giant suit jacket. I originally wanted to get the belted one, which I'll show an image of here because Charlotte Collins has it and is always wearing it. But when I actually had it in the basket and was pressing checkout, I saw that it was navy and not black, and I didn't want a navy one. So I went with the giant suit jacket, which was reduced from 200 to, or from like 600 to 200. So let's go try it on and see. Okay, so here is the blazer. I think I'm loving it. I'm not really sure. Like, I actually love how oversized it is. I know people are gonna comment and be like, that's way too big for you, but I'm very into that. I love the shoulders. The only thing is that the quality doesn't feel amazing. So yeah, even though I do really like the shape and I love, yeah, how it fits. Yeah, even though I love the shape, I'm just not overly enthused by the quality of it. It feels a little bit, yeah, just not luxury, which I know I only got it for 200. So this is a prime example of kind of any bias that I have thinking, well, it was 600 euro and I got it for 200, so I should definitely keep it. That will not influence being drawn to the item when I'm getting dressed. So this is the perfect time to really take a step back, take a breath, really take time wearing it before you keep it, before you avoid sending it back. Whether you think that it's something that you'll be drawn to, style it with a few different things and just really get a feel for the piece and how it looks on your body and how it makes you feel. So currently I think this will be going back because I'm not crazy about the quality of it, and that is something, even though I love the shape, I know will influence how much I'm drawn to wear it, and how much I wear something is really important because I like to not have a lot of clothes, but have clothes that I love that I wear a lot. Okay, next up I got these jeans in February from Matches. These are the 31-inch dad jeans from Ray as well, and I got them in black and I loved them. I wore them to death in Paris, and the only thing is that I got them in 26, slightly big, but I kind of liked that they were big. I loved just the overall slouchiness and casual vibe, and I really wanted the exact same shape in a white color. But having looked at these are definitely not white. They are very cream, and I do not want a pair of cream jeans. So let's try them on and see what they're like on. But I definitely don't want a pair of cream jeans. I just don't wear them. And even though I just like the black ones, I adore the fit of them. The cream, they're definitely cream. You can see next to the white that they are cream. So yeah, I think I'll be sending these back, even though they were only 57 euro on sale. If you are on the market for yeah, a pair of jeans, they have them in all the colors. So like dark denim wash, light denim wash, white, cream, black. I would really highly recommend these ones. I have them in black and I love them. Sorry, I haven't buttoned that up. Okay, next I'm so excited about these. These are the giant suit tailored trousers, again by Ray. I really wanted them in the cream color, but unfortunately they only had them in black left, but I'm gonna keep scouring because I feel like they'll come back in stock. Matches do that all the time when people return things. These were reduced from like 400 or 500 to 150, so insane. So I'm gonna see what they look like on. Oh my god, I am so obsessed with these pants. Like, they are perfect. They're way too long, so I'm gonna have to get them altered at the bottom, but I am so obsessed with the thickness of them. These are actually the pants that match the blazer I would have liked to get that Charlotte Collins has, so I'm kind of intrigued to purchase the belted jacket in grey maybe, because that's one she has, but also because the quality is just, it's super thick, it's so flattering. I love how they're super wide leg and this darting here, super flattering at the waist. So just so you see the top, they have belts or belt loops, and also I just feel like they'd be really cute with like a little crop top as well, to make it super feminine and more evening appropriate. But I like that you could wear them with something like this and wear it super daytime as well. Okay, and my last purchase was this very oversized white long sleeve. I've had, I bought a pair of like cotton sweatpants from Ray before, and I wear them to death, and the quality is just insane. So I knew that their cotton would be really good quality, and I love this. It is insanely oversized, and I had to get it in a UK 10, so it might just be slightly too big, but I'm kind of into it. Let's see what it's like on. Okay, next I'm showing you the long sleeve white top. I'm gonna show it to you tucked in first because you're gonna laugh when you see it untucked. But actually I'm gonna keep it because I actually really like the neck of it. I like it like this, really oversized, tucked in. I think it looks really cute. And lol, this is it untucked. But actually, I think this would be a really cute little dress if you had one of those tie belts that are really in style at the moment, and tied it at the waist and wore it on holidays. We're traveling as a little cotton dress. So I am gonna keep this, even though probably most of you are gonna hate it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video recapping. I definitely think I am going to return the blazer and the jeans, but I will definitely be keeping those black pants. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I obviously need to alter them. And then the white t-shirt I'm going to keep as well. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I don't make a lot of purchases, so it might be a few months until my next one. But I would love to try and like do a video where I show all of the things that I was really close to purchasing or really close to being influenced to purchase, and then how much money in the next few months I end up saving by not purchasing those things, if you get me, and then what I end up buying instead of all those little high street purchases, because that's basically what I do. And I would love to just start logging it so that you guys can see what you could end up purchasing if you didn't spend your money on just things that you don't need, or things that you don't love, or things that do not fit your aesthetic or your style, or make you feel confident. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, I would love if you did, and let me know in the comments what kind of video you'd like next, and click like and subscribe and show the love, please. I love you. Bye.